But first, to the showdown between electricity contractors and networks over the costs associated with curbside electric vehicle charges. Now, they're expected to boost profits to the tune of around $10 billion, which will be a cost to consumers whether you own an EV or not. Here to discuss this and more, senior motoring journalist Paul Gover. Well, I know this is a bit complicated, but you're the expert and I want everyone to understand what is going on because these costs are enormous. What's happening here, Paul?
Well, there's a proposal to allow networks to build infrastructure for car charging, which sounds like a great idea, except that everybody who's tried to do this as a private company has pretty much not made a profit. So you've got to be asking yourself, why does somebody want to spend all this money on infrastructure that we don't need and that is focused in a very narrow area? It's obviously a profit grab by somebody. And at the end of the day, the people who are going to have to pay for this are not the people who drive electric cars. It's the people who don't drive electric cars who are going to be paying for infrastructure they don't want, and a lot of people would say they don't need.
And of course, if they charge their car, if they have an EV, at home on their own power network attached to their household, well, they'll be paying at home, but they'll also be paying in an overall grid sense for power on the street that they may never use.
Yeah, that's correct. Well, they're talking about 22,000 of these charge points. Now, apart from the fact that there's a huge cost to roll them out, plus the fact that they'll have to upgrade power stations and substations to provide the power, if you look at the sales rate of electric cars in Australia at the moment, it's less than 10% of the annual sales. So that's about 120,000 cars. And that's nationally. This is one state we're talking about. I have no idea why somebody want to do this unless the bean counters in the background have found a way to make a nice, tidy profit out of charging everybody for the same sort of thing as the wires and poles part of your electricity bill.
And there's also something else in relation to EVs that I think we've got to talk to often enough so people understand it. I was not long ago on the Western Highway, which is the Ballarat Road, Melbourne to Adelaide. And I tell you what, you could not take your eyes off the road the entire time. I was dodging potholes. I mean, it was quite a stressful drive. And all the way down the highway, there were a couple of cars pulled over at various points that had completely blown out to their rims. And I saw going there and coming back, trucks ready to take cars away that they couldn't even be repaired on the roadside. So our roads are crook right across the country. But if you've got an EV, you're not paying anything to help fix them, are you? But if you drive a petrol car or diesel car, you're being stung to repair our roads.
You're absolutely right. The other thing, Peter, is these EVs are actually doing more damage. An EV, compared with a combustion car, is 300 to 400 kilos heavier. So they weigh as much as a small truck, some of these things, and there are quite a lot of them that are up in the 2.4, 2.5 tonne range. So not only are they not paying, they're also, by definition, because of their weight, they're doing more damage to the roads.